Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well on this quite a nice Sunday. I don't know what the temperature's like outside. I've not been out there today, but anyway. So welcome. I suppose this is part of my Tings part of my videos, really. Talking about Neighbours. It finished Thursday just gone. I was expecting an explosive finale, and yeah, I was getting all set through the week, ready for it to finish on Thursday. Yeah, well, what can I say? It didn't finish how I thought it was going to. It doesn't seem to be a finale episode, really, to be totally honest with you. It's actually left it open for either a kind of another version of Neighbours, a different title. It ended up with Paul, Carl, and Susan on the street, and Susan saying that she doesn't want to move, she wants to fight it. And to me, that wasn't really an ending episode, you know. I wasn't sure how it was going to go. Obviously, watched it all the way up to the end from Monday, and we saw a couple of people coming back into it that haven't been in it for a little while, which was nice. But I don't know. I just thought, blimey, really? I was expecting more from the episode, not just from the ending, but the way it was going to end. And yeah, I don't know really. I look back at the last time they were going to finish it, and it finished as a party on the street, which was, you know, that was how they did it. And we had Charlene and Jason at the end. You know, they came on as part of it, and as far as we were aware, that was the end of Neighbours. And with everything that's been said, you know, it's not going to be saved. It's costing too much. They've taken down the sets now. A lot of it's been thrown in a skip. I know some people or someone that has been up there, and I suppose it's like a lot of things. You can't save everything. You know, if you went onto a film set, like a movie set, where are you going to put it? You know, and I know that they did do giveaways on Instagram. You know, you had to sort of state why you would want parts of a certain household, and that was great, you know. And the idea that if someone in the UK had won a part, then you'd have to pay for postage to get it, but you'd get it for free, which is fantastic, because most of the time people with a lot of money would be able to pay for it, not necessarily a fan. Hello to the first viewer that's in. Thank you for coming in. I wasn't sure if I'd get too many people, but then I put tags in the information, so hopefully that brought more people in, especially fans of Neighbours. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think it was in my last video, there has been a few teams that have been working alongside Australian TV, have been able to bring people over here so that we can have events where we can actually meet our you know, the stars from Neighbours, and there's also been from Cell Block H and a couple of others. And the fact that this was able to, like I said on Instagram, you know, we were actually able to get a part of the TV show history, which was fantastic. And also from the celebration tour and others, we were able to get the road signs. So I've actually got, you know, a couple of road signs, which I'm thinking of modifying to make, well, not modifying the signs, but making a road sign, because they're different to what was on the actual road. So, you know, I'm thinking of making holders for it, so it looks like what was on the TV program. But again, you know, looking back on the last episode, I mean, yes, they were all having a party, etc., blah blah blah. They were taught, and also the one thing that I thought was going to finish it was the fact that they were saying about Robinson High, or Robinson's High, which was going to be a big tower block thing in the actual town of Melbourne, and then also Shane's Ramsey Hills, another complex that was going to be built for people to move to. And yeah, that was kind of, I suppose that was the kind of way of, you know, that's how this is going to end. But again, the fact that Susan said she didn't really want to go, and it's like, well, we don't want you to go. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen there. And as I said before, there has been a lot of talk on socials about if there's going to be a spin-off, or are they going to bring it back with a different name and stuff like that. But I don't know how they can, when apparently it's costing too much to make anyway. But yeah, it's a real big shame. There's a lot of us Neighbours fans who, you know, we're going to miss it. It's going to be strange not having it on TV. You know, we would have the times we would have where we'd have to record it. I recorded it every day when it was on telly, to come back. Even if I did watch it during the day, I'd watch it. I'd record it anyway to make sure I didn't miss it. And obviously now with it being on Freevee, or was on Freevee, we could just kind of go on there and watch it each episode. If we miss one day, you know, we just go back to it because it's kind of been recorded. So yeah, it's such a big shame. Obviously this is going to be on after the live. If there are any Neighbours fans out there, I'd love any comments. Let me know. Yeah, it's a real big shame. I have managed to get quite a few autographs off eBay from I forgot what it was called now. There was a name I bought it off of. I said about it last week in my video, and I managed to get a few autographs, which was awesome. I was going to try and travel up there quite a few years ago, when I had my nan's inheritance. I was going to move up there, but because of various personal things, I couldn't do it. So but it was great to see the guys that came over when we had the tours. They were absolutely amazing. And yeah, it's just going to be one of those big things that it was something I watched every single day. I love Neighbours. You know, it's such a shame. But like they say, good things come to an end, and that is the unfortunate thing. But yeah, if you got anything you want to say, any questions or anything, please leave them in the comments after this video or during, and let me know your thoughts as well. Do you think it's going to come in a different name? I don't see how it can. They will have to find another studio. They'll have to recreate the sets or create a new version. Susan Kennedy, I doubt, will be in it, because she's now going to be starring in a new show, which will include Kim Marsh, who used to be in Hearsay. She used to be in, I think it was Coronation Street. She does presenting now. So she's in this series with her, and also Danny Minogue. I can't remember the program now, but it's a new program that's going to be coming out with them in, and I'm sure others are going to be doing separate projects as well. And Alan Fletcher, Carl Kennedy, he does his tour around with his musicians. He does his singing and that. So good luck for him with those. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say, really. And I believe this is the third time it's actually stopped, because I don't think it sort of took off when it first started. I believe there was a time when it stopped and then it was brought back. And then again, obviously, with over here, we've had it for 2 more extra years with Freevee, because it went on to, I think it was Channel 5. So yeah, it's been a bit of a fight with it all. But yeah, that's my thoughts, really. It was a big shame. as I say, I thought there was going to be more to the last episode, and there wasn't. And as I say, they've left it open. So what's going to happen now? Just keep our ears out. They keep saying on these stupid posts, these spam posts that people are saying even on Facebook, oh, it's saved, it's going to be coming back. It's not, as far as we're aware. You know, if it does at some point, I don't know how good it will be, you know, but that's the way it is. So, yeah. Still, it's, I mean, you can watch it from the very beginning on Freevee. It's all on there from the very beginning up until Thursday. So so there we go. Hello Gap, how are we doing? Thanks for coming on. Just talking about Neighbours. It's finished now, or has it? So yeah, there's not much else I can really talk about it, really. Yeah, I've met quite a few fans. A good friend of mine who just lives down the road now. I've got to know her through a board game company. She's a big fan as well. But yeah, that's how it is, unfortunately. So the next part I'm going to talk about is toy fairs. Yes, because I always say this pretty much at the end of my vlogs. Toy fairs coming up. So here we go. If I can get it to the middle. There we go. RM Toys, Kempton Park. Next one is Sunday the 8th of February. And there are the times and all the details there. How are we doing? I'm not doing too bad, Gap. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. So yeah, so there's the Kempton Park one. And then we got this one, which is the let me put that a bit bigger actually for you. There we go. There's the BP Toy Fairs. So the where are we? Coventry today. And then the next big one will be Saturday the 27th, Birmingham NEC. Now I think that's a week Saturday, I believe, because I think Christmas Day is a week Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have Andy's Totten Toy Fair. What did I do? Where did I go? There we go. So there's all the dates, all the stuff there. I'm freezing. It's minus 1.111. Oh, blimey. Sorry to hear that, Gap. Wrap up warm, get a cup of tea, get something hot. Thanks for popping on. Thanks for popping on. Thanks for coming in. So they're the toy fairs for now. So yeah, so there we go. Neighbours has ended for now, as far as we're aware, you know. Yeah, not much else to talk about really today. It's a real shame. Don't know what I'm going to do with myself without Neighbours. It's a big part of my life. I loved it. It was fantastic. Yeah, and I've got the stuff that I got from the tours, and I've got in folders and all the paperwork, emails and stuff to do with those tours all together. So it'll be a big memory for me, and at some point they'll probably be going on my wall with my sign, and it will live on in memory. Ramsey Street. So there we go. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Gap. Thanks for coming in. And yeah, stay safe. Where are we now? I should be on next week. I don't think anything's happening. So that will be the next stream will be the last one before Christmas. And I hope you're all ready for Christmas. I hope you've written your letters to Santa. I hope you've been a good boy, good girl, whatever. And I will see you all soon. Take care. And I know it's a bit early to say this, but it's not. Merry Christmas. See you later.